Bro, I took some pictures for the thumbnails and they look super stupid. Now I gotta figure out how to get rid of them.
I have no idea. What's up, everyone? How do we do the chat on here?
There's a little button on the side to pop up the chat. Hold on. Delete those two that I messed up. And then I don't think anybody's joined yet. Hold on. There they are. There's a few people. Let's see.
Can you add the chat to it? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
There we go.
Yeah.
What's up?
There we go. Hold on. Let me drop this in the Team Bull chat. What's up, boys and girls, if there's any in here? There we go.
It definitely doesn't have noise, Counselor.
It doesn't?
No.
Nah. Cool. I think we're good.
This is different. What's up, everyone? How you doing?
There we go. All right, Grizz, what you want to talk about?
I'm just going to give a little recap of the day once everyone's here. Going to give everyone a minute. Maybe let them ask some questions.
Cool. We can do that. Let's see. I gotta get up the other chart.
How'd everyone do today?
I know that you killed it today.
Yeah, it definitely was a good day. The trade, my last sell on that trade was at 100%, but the contracts went like over 300% if you held or something.
I was about to say, what contracts did you get?
403s. Wait, yeah, 403 puts. Today's expiration.
Like $4 in the money. That's crazy. Yeah, like in this market, bro, literally what we need to do is just leave like a few contracts with a stop loss at break even. Grow that account.
I was talking to Jaden about it. If I just let my runners run all day, I would already be retired.
Yeah, bro. Especially, didn't you, what's today? Tuesday? Didn't you catch something on Friday? Was it Friday or Thursday?
I don't know. I had like 3 nice trades last week, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember, man. I forget a trade. Once it's the day's done, I forget it seems like.
Yeah. That's how it is. Yeah, so go over your trade.
The screen looks horrible on this.
Let me see if I can pop up the chat. Oh, there they are. Cool.
I have no idea why that screen looks so bad here.
Looks good for me.
Or maybe it's just over on my side. Okay, I guess we can do a little recap here of the trade I did take today. I low-key took a trade on futures on my futures account today as well, but I didn't call that out, so I'm not going to talk about it. I did take, for those that joins me of a morning for live, you know my game plan. Hold on a second. Wonder how you mute yourself on here, Brandon.
Is there a lot of like background noise?
No, I'm just trying to.
You see at the top right, there's like those 3 dots.
No, I got it. There we go.
There you
go. Okay, for those that watch my weekly watch list on here, or was live this morning, I was looking for a retest. This 404 was a key support. I noticed pre-market was relatively weak. We opened below 407. We opened below prior day close. What we closed at the day before. So what that tells me right off the bat is we're relatively weak, right? So I'm looking more for short entries. Then we failed this 404, which was support and the bottom of this zone that I was watching. Said, okay, I said, so we're setting up for a downtrend. So what I want to look for is a nice entry off a lower high or a retest of this 404 level. And that's exactly what happened. Come up, retested it, have 10 cent worth of drawdown, which is nothing. Very manageable. My fill was 105 on these, and my final sell was at 205. 100% trade, um, right at 100%. It worked out nicely. If you honestly, I look back at this, we did have a possible second entry right here we could have taken, but other than that, we didn't have a whole lot of pullbacks. Typically you have more potential entries, but didn't have a whole lot of pullbacks. We stayed below this 9 EMA here most of the day. Um, Honestly, I should have been in this trade to right. Honestly, I don't see a reason for me to really get out. I should have been at least to right here at this 401. But you all know me. I don't really like to trade all day. I like to go enjoy my freedom that comes with day trading.
That's right. And also, real quick, what I wanted to say, somebody asked, did you call that out live in voice? Yes. So if you guys are not in Team Bull and you guys do want to trade live with us, get our exact signals, make sure you guys head on over to our Instagram bios and you can join over there.
Yes, and be sure you're subscribed to both of our YouTubes as well.
Beautiful trade. Yeah, I had NQ supply up there, but I didn't take it because we had that news. I really wish I did because I mean, your SPY. I said it earlier in voice how SPY and QQQ really weren't doing the same thing. QQQ was strong, but SPY was kind of just sitting in a range. And what ended up happening, NQ came right up into the supply, topped out, never went any higher. It's just that news, man. Took one news trade and got screwed. Never did it again. So
yeah, I have found that we have so much data and news here lately that I've just been holding through them. But I set a stop loss, like a physical stop loss. That way, if it does go bad, I'm ready.
yeah. So yeah, I took two trades today. One of them was a scalp on SPY to the upside, and then took another trade that was a loser. So literally made like lunch money today. But it's the market. Some days you're gonna have beautiful days. Some days you're gonna have little days. Some days you're gonna lose. That's part of the game.
I think I made 2,500 counting my futures trade.
Good stuff. Gotta flex on me, man. It's all good.
How do we like? How can people see like our to like if they want to subscribe to our channels? Is there a way for them to see that on here?
I don't know.
Or maybe if a description once you're done. I don't know.
Hey, chat, let us know. Is there a way that we pop up to subscribe or what? Oh, yeah, we got FOMC tomorrow.
Yeah, we got minutes. FOMC minutes, I believe.
That's going to be big. What you thinking?
I don't know. I don't really. The minutes, it's like hit or miss with the minutes. Sometimes you have very nice moves, just like you would during a meeting, and sometimes it really don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Maybe pin your channels. Yes, we will be in voice for FOMC. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. This is FOMC minutes. People will still be there, but for FOMC meetings, we rarely miss. It's like an emergency if we miss. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to get our channels in there to subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in the future. Somebody has a question for you.
Do I take trades on futures? Yes, I do. If I see the trade, anyways, let me restart that. Any of my SPY levels, you can trade ES based off them. Okay, so if I have SPY levels up and you're just a futures trader trading ES, you can trade based off my SPY levels. You can trade based off my support and resistance on SPX because I'm watching all three of them when I'm trading. And I trade them live pre-market, and I trade them. Occasionally I will take a trade um, on futures during market open live.
Yes, sir. Um, let's see. What do you want to talk about? Anybody in the chat? Questions? Anything? We can talk about literally anything.
The futures trade I took today was just a simple reject. No, wait, what did I take today? Let me look here.
How to read level 2. Okay.
Let me pull up ES and see if I can remember what I did take. Yeah, it was just a reject off of VWAP. All it was. Come up here. I went short. Took the move down. Wasn't nothing crazy.
Somebody said trade confirmation. So, I want to talk about that. I'll let you go first. But what do you look for? Like, say today at 404 on SPY, right? What are you specifically looking at to confirm? Like, hey, now is the time to get into the trade.
Okay, yeah. First off, I'm looking at SPY and SPX together more than anything. Another thing, I know if there's any data dropping, so I'm keeping all these things in mind. Make sure you don't have no big data dropping. And when I'm looking to enter SPY, like for instance on that 404, what made me really like that is that it nearly lined up perfectly with that 40-50 level on SPX, which was a resistance, right? So there's no way I would have went long right underneath the resistance on SPX trading SPY. So just like I wouldn't go short right at a support on SPX trading SPY. You have to let these two line up together. I mean, one thing when you're taking rejects like that 404, the retest, you do not want to see a huge increase in buying volume, and you want to watch price action. You don't want to see like a bunch of big wicks pointing down. So that's telling me that the buyers are kind of controlling what's going on. I like to see it start wicking uh, up. You know what I'm saying? Like the the sellers are pulling it down, stuff like that. And if it's just like I said, if it's a nice retest on SPY, right below a nice resistance on SPX, volume's not out of hand. It's worth the try to me
Mm-hmm.
because I know where I'm starting out of it. If we get a base, if we build above that resistance on SPX, I'm simply getting out of it.
Mm. Yeah, so I mean, pretty much when it comes to my entries, what I'm watching is I'm watching the level 2. So say we're going into a reject. Like today on QQQ, it was you could see it in the volume on QQQ on the 5 minute that those buyers were slowly, going away. But you can also see it on the level 2 when you're looking at the bid and the ask. So the bid, what I'll look for if we're going into a reject is those buyers really aren't there. But at the same time, you look at the ask and you're like, oh, there's sell orders sitting up here waiting. And something that I've been doing recently with supply and demand is I've been using time and sales and I've been filtering it to lots of over 20. That way, when it's coming through on the time and sales, I'm seeing the big sellers or the big buyers coming into the market.
Even though you can filter that.
Mm-hmm. You can only do it on the futures, though. So if you go to your time and sales and you like customize it, there's something that says like TS. If you put that in and then click on it, you can use like show greater than or equal to 10, for example, or 20 or 5, whatever you pick. But
Okay.
yeah. And then when I'm playing fibs, I mean, really, I'm just breaking it down to a 1 minute time frame and then watching the level 2 and then 1 minute volume. That's pretty much it.
They're asking about level 2.
Sample
Do
flow.
we have a YouTube video on that? I believe
Yeah.
Brandon has a YouTube video.
Yeah, I would show you guys, but futures aren't doing anything. Hardly
The
moving.
best the best way to learn level 2 as well is watch it. Really.
Mm. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. What else we got? All right, stop losses. Can y'all explain how you go about stop losses? I feel my stop losses may be too tight. I have a $1,500 account and risk initially $15 max. Is that good, or is it too tight?
I guess I can lead with this one if you'd like. If you're trading zero DTE, there's honestly I don't know any way you can actually watch the premium and have your stop loss based on zero DTE premiums because they fluctuate so much, right? So you're better off. Um, I keep a rule of thumb. I do adjust it occasionally based off the charts, but around 60 cent on the stock or ETF I'm trading, that's generally my stop loss, right? If you're trading, if you're trying to watch the options contract and you're trading zero DTEs, it cannot move and uh, it can pretty much stay in the same area. The IV can fluctuate and change the premium. But like, okay, I need to stop out. You just can't do that. So I keep a rule of thumb, roughly 60 cent. But that being said, it depends on your position size or your risk. So ideally, you don't want to risk more than 2 to 3% of your account, right? But if your position size is only 2 to 3% of your account, this kind of changes the rules a little. So there's a couple of different ways to do it. I guess just based off your risk tolerance, the probability, the setup. If you're taking a bounce against trend, my stop loss is going to be a lot tighter. As if I'm trying to take like the trade I took on SPY today, that retest on a downtrend on a resistance. I'm gonna have more wiggle room. So that's kind of how I do mine. I know it's not an exact number, but that's kind of how I let it guide me.
Mhm. Yeah, and I mean, do you only trade zero DT?
The first hour or two, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I never do zero DT. It's very rare that I'll do a zero DT. Um, but as far as stop losses for me, I mean, really, what I do is I have a chart up of the actual option. So say we snipe an entry right off 404 and the put is trading, I see like visually on the option on the chart when we come up to 404, let's say that the option is trading at 100, right? Let's just pretend we're trading tomorrow's expiration, it's at 100. I know that if we start breaking 20, 30 cents above that level, probably it's going to be invalid. So I get like a rough guesstimate of how much I would lose, if that makes sense, hopefully. Um,
Yeah.
but that's how I go about my stop losses and then just position myself in a way that if it were to hit that, I'm comfortable with it. So, yeah. Also, make sure you guys are liking the live stream. We got 167 people in here, only 40 likes. As you guys know, we like those likes every single
Not
morning. I remind you guys.
not bad for our first one.
Mm-hmm. Um, let's see. What else? Is there a question that you see that you like?
Um, Someone asked how I buy. When I'm trading, day trading SPY or something that has good liquidity, I buy market. I like to join the ask when I sell, or sell the ask.
Nice, nice. Um, let's see. Shazo, my man.
There's Sea Dog. He's from Team Bull. I see quite a few people from Team Bull in here.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you can do it. I don't know what your view looks like as a viewer on this since it's new. But be sure you're subscribed to both of our YouTubes.
Yeah, I wonder if it pops up on your YouTube also.
That's what I was wondering.
Let's see, seriously. Sorry if you hear the typing.
I trade at the money options always.
No, it does not pop up. Weird.
Hmm.
Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, typically always going at the money. Say we're trading at 393.5. I'll do a 394, maybe a 395 if we have that room to get up there. But most of the time, it's like right at the money.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. All right. How do I feel about supply and demand trading? Love it. I just got to get better at it. It's been nice.
Supply and demand trading takes a great deal of patience.
That is true. And you really got to read the price action and like see how buyers or sellers are acting in that area as well. Um, awesome, man. I appreciate that. Um,
Yeah, I guess we could do some of these recaps throughout the week if everybody wants them.
we can definitely.
Maybe like end of day recap. Get on here, kind of.
Yeah, what good questions you guys got? Type them in the chat. My thought process when I'm looking at time and sales, what was it? I think it was. I can't remember if it was Thursday or when. It was sometime last week, but we were in Team Bull and ES was trading down at 41.05. And I said there's aggressive buyers down at this area, and that literally marked the bottom. What is GD doing in here?
It's
Where?
about you know.
Yeah, GD told me everything. Um, but I want to see how aggressive those buyers are. So, like, say we're in a demand zone, but there's not large orders coming through on the time and sales. The buyers aren't there if you're not seeing large orders. But if we come down into demand on the futures and you start seeing big lots 40, 50, 60, 100, whatever it is, and you just constantly see them coming in, that's when you know size is entering the market. And they're not trading with small size. If they're going 100 lots on ES, that's somebody with a lot of capital. I don't know anybody doing 100 lots on ES besides Grizzly, maybe.
That's Jay Dunn stepping in.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say this. Everyone that's in here, if you're not in Team Bull and you would like to join us, I'm sure Brandon has all kinds of links in his YouTube videos, or you can go to grizzlytrades.com, join us there, whichever one's easier.
Yes.
We trade live every morning. People trade there all day, and we got the best memes in the world. So
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Quick psychology lesson on fear. I like that one. Do you want to go first?
I missed the question. I was reading the chat.
Quick psychology lesson on fear.
No, I'll let you take this one.
So fear, I mean, it could come down to a number of things, but it really comes down to confidence. And as a newer trader or like a newer, if you're trading a newer strategy, you don't have the experience trading yet. Therefore, you're not going to be confident in the trade, if that makes sense. So, like, maybe you're a brand new trader, start trading for a month, and you start taking VWAP bounces, right? You're more than likely not going to hold that thing for a long time because you don't have that repetition and you're not experienced with that specific setup. So that at that point you kind of have fear, and again, it just kind of comes down to lack of experience, I would say. So things you can do, obviously journaling, time, record the trades, go back, mental exercises. I talk about doing that all the time. But yes, that's my opinion.
Yeah, one thing that helps me with that, I don't know if it's like directly answers that question, but before I ever get into a trade, I already have the plan, right? Create the plan pre-market. So I've already accepted the loss. If I take the losses, I've already accepted it. Just part of it, You're not going to make any money. Don't take a risk.
That's actually a really good point too. I think a lot of the fear comes because people don't have that plan. Like your plan today was very straightforward. Reject at 404. That's it.
Mm.
You know where your loss is. But if you come in and your plan is to go short at 404, but you end up going short at like 403.72 for some unknown reason, then you're not following your plan. So that fear is going to come in. Let me see if I can invite GD. I don't know if I can.
That's what I was wondering, if more than one person can be on here.
I think I would have to restart. GD, I'll get you in the next time, I promise. You see any good questions?
No, I think I'm going to get off here and take it easy and maybe read a little bit, get ready for bed here soon.
Nice. What you reading?
I'm actually rereading Can't Hurt Me for like the 7th time.
It's nice.
I read his other book. Now I'm like, okay, I need to read the first book again. So
Nice. I just got a new book. I got to get another bookshelf. Ignore that. Just
you
ignore.
definitely got going for the new house.
What's up,
You're definitely gonna have to have a new bookshelf for your new house.
bro? I got a whole room dedicated to reading. I am so excited.
That's what I'm talking about.
Um, but yeah, I guess that's gonna wrap this up. So, two things. First, make sure you guys are subscribed to both of us. Again, I don't know if you guys can see how it is on Instagram. If you can just click and subscribe. If not, go on over to YouTube, type in Grizzly_trades, subscribe to him, subscribe to me if you're not already. And then gotta self-promote the book real quick. So hold on. If you guys do want to learn more about my overall trading strategy, price targets, support and resistance, rejects, bounces, all the indicators I use, etc., make sure to check out my book, The New Age of Technical Analysis, on Amazon. And that is all from me.
And leave a good review if you like it.
And leave a good review. Grizzly, anything you want to say?
Nope. Hopefully see everyone in the morning inside Team Bull.
Cool. So yeah, we're gonna have to do these more often, as long as you guys want it.
Yes, sir. All right, everyone have a good night.
All right. Take it easy, Grizzly. I'll talk to you tomorrow.